Monarch butterfly migration. Monarch butterfly migration is the phenomenon, mainly across North America, where the subspecies Danos plexippus migrates each autumn to overwintering sites on the west coast of California or mountainous sites in central Mexico. Other populations from around the world perform minor migrations or none at all. This massive movement of butterflies has been recognized as one of the most spectacular natural phenomena in the world. Before moving forward, if you are new to our channel, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for future interesting videos. The North American monarchs begin their southern migration in September and October. Migratory monarchs originate in southern Canada and the northern United States. They travel thousands of kilometers to overwintering sites in central Mexico. The butterflies arrive at their roosting sites in November. They remain in roosts atop volcanic mountains on oyamel trees during the winter months, and then begin their northern migration in March back to North America and southern Canada. 2 to 3 generations of monarchs complete the migration north. Female monarchs lay eggs for a subsequent generation during the northward migration. 4 generations are involved in the annual cycle, and the generation undertaking the southbound migration live 8 times longer than their parents and grandparents due to regulating an age-inducing hormone. Similarly, the western populations migrate annually from regions west of the Rocky Mountains to overwintering sites on the coast of California. Not all monarch populations make major migrations. Monarchs migrate short distances in Australia and New Zealand. There are some populations, for instance in Florida and the Caribbean, that do not migrate, as well as another subspecies distributed in the Caribbean, Central America, and northern South America. Additional overwintering sites have been identified in Arizona and northern Florida. As late as 1951, monarchs were mistakenly thought to overwinter as adults or pupae. Roosts of thousands were observed in southern regions of North America. Migrating western populations of Danos plexippus and their overwintering sites were known long before the Mexican winter sites were discovered in the 1970s. Pre-Hispanic Native Americans, the Purepecha and Otomi, once occupied this area and tied the harvest of corn to the arrival of the butterflies. Monarchs appear in legends of the people that live near overwintering areas. In the areas surrounding the overwintering sites in Mexico, local residents were quite aware of the overwintering behavior of monarch butterflies long before 1975. The local people, called the Mazahua, have lived near the overwintering sites for centuries. The arrival of the monarch butterflies is closely tied to the traditional Dia de los Muertos celebrations. Local residents today easily recall seeing the migrating butterflies prior to 1975. For at least a century, monarchs were observed overwintering in California. Historical records kept by lepidopterists do not mention the presence of monarchs in their current western range, extending northward through Washington, Oregon, and Canada. Female monarchs lay their eggs exclusively on milkweeds, which provide the caterpillars and later adults with protection from predators, and it is speculated that milkweed may not have been available until western lands were cultivated, resulting in the expansion of the butterfly. More formal migration studies began when Fred Urquhart graduated from the University of Toronto in 1935 and accepted a graduate fellowship in the field of entomology. In 1937, Urquhart began to plot the route taken by the migrating butterflies. He was the first to record that monarchs move in a south to southwest direction during the North American fall, and that these movements were correlated to high-pressure systems. He began the first successful tagging program which returned data. He and his volunteers recognized the existence of roosting behavior. Fred Urquhart advertised for interested persons in the Mexican press to assist him in locating the roosting sites. Catalina Trail and Kenneth C. Brugger responded, and in January 1975, they led him to one of the major overwintering sites. Urquhart, William Calvert, John Christian, and Lincoln P. Brower collaborated to publish the details in this discovery in 1976. There was some concern at the time that public knowledge would endanger the butterflies. Since 1976, multiple overwintering sites have been identified, and their locations are public knowledge. If you enjoyed from this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for more content. Thanks for watching.